Hey Aries, welcome to your Abundance and Opportunities reading. I'm doing this for the full moon and lunar eclipse in Capricorn season. Alright, and as you know, this full moon is called the Thunder Moon, and eclipses, you may already know it. This is where the moon energy is pretty much stronger than usual. Alright, so I encourage you guys to check out as well your moon sign and listen to those videos of those signs so you can get more insights. Okay, and during this full moon, guys, I encourage you to do some serious thinking with regards to your life in general. Like, delve into your deeper thoughts and think about what really makes you happy, and what areas in your life that you think you need to have some repairs or need some fixing. Okay, and try to plan things out in addressing those. Also, I think it's best to focus on our career, given the fact that this full moon and eclipse is happening in Capricorn, which is more related to earthly matters. Okay, so it's best to have that clear focus on your career, and as well as attaining work-life balance. And of course, the most important part is the physical and mental well-being of all. So try to work on that as well. And lastly, if there's one thing that I would like to impart to you guys, would be to examine all the things that you think that's happening in your life right now. Examine those things that you think you should be doing in order to just maintain your routine, or you should be doing for other people or even for yourself, versus the things that you really want to do, and see whether you do that stock check and see whether which of those things would lead you or would aid you to go towards your goal. Okay, and leave out those things that no longer serve you, and then move forward to really what makes you happy and bring you to that ultimate goal. Okay, and know that changes that you do now, or even any time in your life, but during this full moon time is really good to do this manifestation for our abundance, because any changes that you do now, or the lack thereof, will definitely impact the rest of your year, or the rest of your life. Any decisions we make now will always have eventual impact in the years to come anyway. All right, Aries, let's get on to your abundance and finance and opportunities reading. Okay, to all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Alright, Aries, you have the Tower, the Four of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups, you have the Strength, and you have the Six of Coins, or the Six of Pentacles. Aries, I do feel that with the Tower here, I do feel that there could have been some sort of change, a sudden change in your financial situation right now. Some sort of upheaval, or things that you may not even expect, right? So this could very well be talking about changes in your career, changes in your business, things that you may have already built up previously, are starting to probably just didn't go according to what you have planned. Okay, so the foundation has started to just wear off, basically. But this is divinely intervened, So when this happens, of course, there could be some eventual impact in your life, in your financial situation, but know that there's a reason for that happening. And mainly for this energy, this talks about just bringing down things that no longer serve your higher good. So if you have that in mind, then you would have an easier understanding of your current situation and letting things fall according to divine plan. And then once this settles in, it's time to regroup and rebuild, basically. So yeah, there's that sudden change perhaps in your current financial situation. Okay? And with that sudden change, you're pretty much encouraged to step back, try to analyze, as what I've said earlier, try to analyze the things that has caused the falling down of this tower. Based on your knowledge, based on your experience, try to see what could have accounted for this drop. Okay, it's time now. It's time for you. There is this opportunity for you to step back, rest if you must, and think things through. You could have there's an opportunity there to reach out to the people in your family or even relatives who you think can give you more ideas, to give you more insights as to how this tower fell and why, based on their view. Because sometimes if you are in a situation, it's pretty difficult to see the reasons of things, right? Of why things are happening. But if you reach out to your friends, to your relatives and family, or the people around you who cares for you, right? If you try to see things from their perspective, you would have a clearer view, or that third person's perspective of what actually happened, of why that transpired. And from there, you can get all those data, you can get all those information and try to have your own analysis of what has happened. This is you regrouping your thoughts. There's that opportunity right there to regroup your thoughts, to get all the data necessary for you to come up with a good analysis before you can even move forward. Okay? So yeah, that's the opportunity right there. And it's still very much in line with this full moon energy that we have, that we are encouraged to delve into our deeper thoughts of what really is important for us, what really matters for you. Okay? And don't hesitate to seek help from other people if you must. Help could be in a form of advice, financial assistance even for some. Yeah? But mainly so, this is more of you, Aries, getting your thoughts aligned after some sort of upheaval or some sort of changes that were not expected by you. Okay? And know that even if this is happening right now, things will progress. Things will progress. But you just need that time to regroup your thoughts in order for you to be more armored to do the next step. Okay? There is also an opportunity for you to, source out. This is actually a Leo card. So an opportunity here is to tap into your leadership quality. To tap into your leadership quality. When things like this happen, sometimes we lose our, there's the tendency to lose your confidence, to lose your even self-esteem for some, yeah? But mainly so, it's very ironic, but with this happening, another source of income could come about by you tapping into that leadership quality, to have that bravery and courage to stand up and lead something, lead a certain endeavor in order for you to attract more income in one way or another. All right? And After you have done all this analysis, basically, why I truly encourage this opportunity for you to do that analysis. Take your time, as much time as you need, to do this regrouping of your ideas and thoughts, and doing that SWOT analysis, knowing your strengths, weaknesses, your threats, as well as your opportunities around you, right? Once you have done that, it will definitely benefit you to do that kind of analysis, because the possible benefit that would give you is that with all the confusion, with all the uncertainties that this current situation is giving you, you will then be able to know what is worth pursuing with all those uncertainties, or even with a lot of options that you don't. Sometimes you are in the middle of a lot of options, you really have this dire need to move forward, and sometimes you don't really know which option to choose. Yeah, but if you do your logical, plain, simple analysis, but deep, yeah, and then you get to the bottom of what you really need to get, what idea you really need to attain, you will then find that there is that one thing that is worth pursuing, that would likely bring you back on track. Okay? Because these things, they happen, they come and go in our lives. This cannot be avoided, because sometimes we need refreshing of events in life, and change is the only constant thing in the world. Yeah, change in Texas. All right, so by doing so, I see that there is that likelihood of you being able to bring back balance in your finances, bring back balance in your life, and more so, you would even be able to have enough for yourself, that you even have extra to be given to other people. Yeah, so you would be able to bring back that balance in your life. This is what I see for you transpiring. You could say this is your underlying energy from today until the end of the year. So know that when there are changes in your life right now, it's pretty important to do that analysis, introspection, deeper thinking, and knowing what are your strengths, weaknesses, the opportunities around you, taking that mindset of a leader, a strategic leader, to know what you can do externally as well as what changes you can do internally. Yeah, so that you would know then what is that important thing that you would need to pursue that could bring balance back into your life. All right, Aries, hope that this gives you insight. Let's get you 2 cards from the Lenormand deck. What other message do we have for Aries? Oh, whoops. Sorry. Let me just shuffle because there's too much. I just need 2 cards for you. Okay, so you have 35 and 27. This talks about stability and security, and this talks about either communication and invitation. So basically, I do feel that soon enough there would be some sort of invitation or even award or some sort of communication that will get through you, that will reach you, and that communication gives stability and security in life. This guys, these 2 cards here could just be a situational not prediction, but it could either be what is happening to you right now, or this could even be something that you could expect in the coming months. All right? So that's going to be a stable invitation towards something. Something that you could expect. Okay? Let me put it here. Okay? Stability and security, as well as letter and invitation. Alright. What else? This could also be long-standing this sort of documentation, this talks about documents or invitation or communication, and this talks about stability or anything that is long-term. So this could either be something related to possibly contracts, marriage contracts, or even, you know, that living will. Yeah. Something like that. Some sort of documentation that, or an invitation that you will receive that could give you stability and security in the long run. Alright, Aries? I'm going to leave it at that. Hope that gives you insight in terms of promoting abundance and checking out opportunities in your life from today until the end of the year. Alright? If you may, give me some comments in the section below and hit like and subscribe. If this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.